little love-struck heart earring. I name all of these, and I really was struggling to find a name for these because I had already done Heart Song and Heart Throb and Be Still My Heart and Heart. I didn't want Heartache. That sounded kind of sad. So I was talking to, to my friends, and I said, I need a name. And they said, Love Struck. And I was like, oh, perfect. Perfect. These are the sweetest little earrings. These are small, and I think they're kind of magical because you think you're looking at a heart. It looks like a heart, no question. It is made out of two pear-shaped stones side by side, and then it has one little tiny princess cut at the bottom. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see right in here? That is a pear-shaped stone. Right there, one pair, and then there's another pair right next to it, and then there's a little tiny square princess at the bottom. It's very hard to see, but that's a real good shot. Those are 3 stones comprising the heart. And then we do this little half arc of tiny, tiny little stones in your choice of the amethyst purple or the ruby red for our July birthdays, or the emerald green. This is such a sweet little earring. You are talking about a total carat weight for the 2 earrings plus the color of 1.35. So these are very small. Please don't think of these as huge. They're a little over a ½ carat each. They're 67 points each. And they are just the sweetest little earrings. These are for a young girl, a heart lover, someone who says, I have extra holes in my ears, additional pierces, and I need something small so I can wear the little stud or the hoop next to it. They are just the sweetest little earrings, just that tiny little touch of sparkle. I got my hair in the way here, but there you can see just that little bit and a little bit of color. Very, very pretty with the color. I just think they are sweet, and they are light and airy and definitely priced right at $58.99. That's a nice savings for you. And just that little bit of color. It's not like you're seeing this pop of color. It's not like these rings where you say, oh my God, look at those beautiful colors. It's just that you know it. It's that little touch. The red is really pretty. The red shines a little bit more because it is a brighter color, whereas the purple's a little bit deeper. The emerald green's a beautiful color. And so many people love the green, and they miss out on it all the time. Green's always my first color to go. So if you are someone looking for the green, there you are. That is a very, very pretty earring. I have 100 pairs of green left. Notice the post. The post is done at the top of the earring. I make it at the top because I don't want the earring to be in the middle where it flops over when you put it on. Have you ever put an earring on and the weight of the stones carries it forward so it doesn't sit properly? These are posted at the top with a big clutch so that they stay put. And you have just that little touch, that little spray. And by the way, I do believe there is a left and a right. I think the spray of color should go around the back, towards the back of your head. Now, you want to wear them the other way? Absolutely. I have them with the spray of color going back, but you can have them right in the front. Let me see if this one's easier to see. There you go. That's a little easier to see. That little spray of color goes in the back. So the heart is front and center. It's just the prettiest little touch of sparkle and something for you to enjoy wearing on an everyday basis. You know, you don't have to be dressed up to wear these. These are nice for a younger girl, and they're nice for an older woman who says, I don't wear fancy schmancy. I just want simple and tasteful. Well, there you go. Now, I understand the purple is the most popular. Isn't that interesting? There's 140 pairs of the purple. Here you see on our model the emerald green color, how pretty that is. And there's 100 of the emerald green color. So emerald green is your May birthday. The purple is your amethyst. That's your February birthday, and July is ruby. If you have not gotten a gift for someone and it is their birthday, certainly not a bad idea to pick these up at $58.99. You have Easy Pay as well. Take advantage of the Easy Pay, so you just pay them off. These are just sweet, and lovely. If you have a teenager, you know, she's 12 years old, 13, 14, she loves Diamonique. She watches the show with you. Most of my things are a little too sophisticated for a young girl. These are not. They're really sweet. And a lot of people, a lot of ladies who go to the gym, a lot of ladies who work on a telephone and have to wear headsets don't want earrings that are intrusive or noisy or heavy. They want something really simple. This is the answer. And they do shine. They do give you that Diamonique. 67 points each, so you're looking at about 135 total carat weight, including the little itty bitty bitty stones on the sides. They're just little points, like they're like a half a point. They don't have a carat weight, so to speak. It's the double pairs and the princess that create the weight. There you have a pretty good shot of those two double pairs. There's one pair right here, there's the top, and it comes down to the point. There's the other pair on the right next to it, and then that square stone right at the bottom, making it into what looks like a heart. Very creative, very pretty, great color choices, and definitely a good price, no question about that. So these are J445884, and think ahead to who you might need a gift for down the road. You know, you may not need July, might be somebody in August, might be somebody in September, and you just want to have something that you know they would love and that they'll wear and that isn't too expensive. This would be a good time to buy it. Now the green is the most limited. I have about, what'd you say? How many? 8 dozen in the green. Okay, sounds like a lot, but you know, a lot of people don't get Q2. They do not receive it on their cable channels. So what they do is they go onto QVC.com and they pull up the Q2, what was just shown, and they shop the show. So even though it says 8 dozen, tomorrow morning you could wake up and your color is gone because somebody went ahead and bought it online. So there's the whole show. You can shop it backwards, and that's pretty much it for me, I guess. I think Justin is standing by. Is Justin standing by? Justin, what are you doing?
Your favorite category?
My favorite category.
Yeah, you know. You want to come co-host?
Electronics. Listen, I'd be dead without electronics, so you go, guy. Anyway, have a terrific week. Thanks for joining me. I will see you in 2 weeks. Today's the 6th, so that means Sunday the 20th. Have a very lovely time. Stay cool.